Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it has been really long time since I did a makeup video. So I thought of doing one today and it is a traditional makeup look. So without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Hey, my people, hope you all doing great. I feel very enthusiastic today. Seriously, don't know why, but it feels good. I kept all the products aligned so that I don't spend time in searching for items or missing out while doing makeup. Skin prep is very important step. Doing this gives really good base for your makeup. So let's start with MAC Fix Plus. It nourishes and adds moisture to your skin. I always start my makeup with this Fix Plus water, then goes in a little lip balm to hydrate lips. Also, let me know what kind of products you guys use for prepping your skin. Okay, fine. Here comes my daily dose of skin cream from Estee Lauder. It's the best cream so far I have used. Though pricier, it's worth the product in the container. It just glides into our skin and it's an antioxidant cream, guys. It reduces pigmentation and wrinkles. As you guys can see, I have pigmentation around my mouth, nose, and dark circles are clearly visible. This cream reduces that. That's all about the skin prep. Now it's actual makeup that starts. After this goes in primer. Primers are like magic, it totally fills your pores and makes it look and feel smooth and makes your skin ready for makeup. The one I'm using, this Luminizer primer from Dr. Brand, it gives sheer glowy base. So when foundation is applied on this, it looks luminous, not matte. If you have uneven skin tone like me, you should consider color correcting, and LA Girl is one best and affordable brand. It's available in Amazon too, I guess. If possible, I'll link in description. Do check it out. I am color correcting my pigmentation area with orange color corrector. This product is really worth the penny spent if you wish to buy because it's been used in bridal makeup kits too. It's not that expensive. I would say it's must buy and add it to your makeup kit if you haven't. It's seriously a game changer product.
Today I'm going to use this foundation from Stila. So this one has foundation as well as concealer in this. So on the top it has concealer and also a small mirror.
I don't want to directly take product using beauty blender as it is unhygienic. So using hands to apply it onto color corrected areas and then I'll even out by dabbing with sponge. As you guys can see, it does gives even skin base to work with, much lesser or no pigmentation visible. So that's the usage of color corrector and concealer. Yay! Finally, I'm using this Jaclyn Hill palette. I bought it 2 years back from US, thinking that it might not be available in India. I was waiting for occasion to use this palette, but I ended up using my other palettes. Didn't really touch this one. So today is the day for this. For the base of eye makeup, let's start with neutral shade in the palette. I'm dabbing it with Real Techniques crease brush all over the eyelid. I'm going to use max of 3 to 4 colors in this for today. Let's keep it simple yet shimmery and not flashy. For the crease area, let's use a mauvey shade and do a windshield wiper motion to give a depth illusion. Again using the same crease brush to grab some shimmery pinkish bronze shade and apply it very gently so that it spreads evenly and doesn't leave any harsh lines. I'm skipping eyeliner today and using jet black crayon from brand Maybelline. It is the darkest black color one could find. I will line my lids with this and smudge it. I call this style as actress Nayanthara's eye look because she doesn't use eyeliner mostly. She used darkest kajal or crayon and smudges it. That would itself look flattering on her. This 2-in-1 eyebrow stick has spoolie on one side and lid on the other side. So it's easier to shape the brow with spoolie and fill it with light stroke using lid. I'm really sorry my camera stopped recording, which I noticed much later after doing my eyebrows. So I could not record it. Let's move on to foundation. This, as I said earlier, is from Stila, available in Sephora. One thing I really don't like with this type of packaging is lot of product comes out with one push. It doesn't match my color on hands too, so I end up wasting rest of the product which is unused. To tell about the product, it gives sheer glow, light to medium coverage, feels very light on the skin. Must appreciate the quality of this liquid foundation. It gives beautiful soft glowy look. The only downside I felt in this is the packaging. I'm using the remaining product onto the neck and shoulder part. I'm using eyelash curler for curling my lash. It's best to apply fake eyelash and then curl along with it. But I prefer using it before as well as after applying the falsies. I got used to it this way. Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara is what I'm using today. Within 2 to 3 coats you can see a big difference in the volume of the lash. This is most popular one. I think each one of us have one at our home. Now let's move on to applying blush. This one's from Milani Cosmetics. Beautiful orangish color, most suitable for Indian skin tone. It has very tiny shimmery particles in it which gives good glow. Also it has a lot of product in it. I think so it takes lifetime to finish it unless used by many people. I'm applying it with Real Techniques buffing brush. It gives subtle and natural look. Here is the Becca highlighter in Campaign Pop. There is a mini version of it too if you wish to try it. I skipped contouring and jumped to highlighting because my face is tiny and contouring makes it look even more smaller. So I usually skip it. This is the preset powder format and there is a liquid version too. I'm applying to all the areas where light reflects so that my makeup looks fresh and glowy.
How much ever I line my lips, this side will be uneven always. I don't know why. Does it happen to you guys?
This lipstick is from Estee Lauder Insolite Pump. I'm just dabbing it because the exact same shade would look good for evening occasions. It's brighter one. I need a subtle shade of this, so just dabbing it. Maybe later if I wish I would apply one or more coats of this color. These falsies are from Power Cosmetics. This one looks like mink lashes. For sure there is a difference between left and the right eyelash. One with falsies look way better. Don't get me wrong guys, I do like the natural one, but the other one looks a little better than the left. I now added both the falsies to complete the look, and now I'm adding one more coat to the lips. To finish off the look, I'm adding MAC Fix Plus. It helps makeup stay for longer duration. Makeup is done and it's now time for bindi. Really could not choose one color, felt both looked good, but the green one breaks the monotone look, so it's green now. I always felt bindi makes the look perfect. Without it, there is something missing and the makeup would look incomplete. Hope you guys liked my final output, and also don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more looks like this. Happy weekend, enjoy it thoroughly.